The wreckage of the Zalthera transport ship still smoldered beneath the twin suns of Tragon 4. Smoke twisted in alien wind as twisted metal and blood told the tale of a savage ambush. The Zalthera matron, Lady Zenari, clutched her side where plasma had scorched through her golden armor. Her once pristine headdress, a symbol of her station, now hung torn and bloodied, but her eyes were sharp, fierce, not in fear but in calculation. From the shadows of the ridge, a lone figure descended the rocks, humanoid, battered, but breathing. His name was Sergeant Alex Mason, and he was very much human. Zenari's guards had fallen. Her daughter's elite warrior princesses of the Zenari bloodline had fought bravely, but were outnumbered. One had lost her arm. Another was trapped beneath. Debris. The third fought on with a cracked blade and broken ribs. Then came the Terran. With a standard-issue pulse rifle and a salvaged Zalthera blade, Alex fought like a demon out of myth. He ducked, slid, and struck, his movements unpredictable. To the disciplined mercenary ranks of the Grax Syndicate, they expected honor. They found chaos. He tore through 12 of them before they knew he was human. Zenari watched from behind cover, stunned. He fights like an animal god, she whispered. Bleeding, awestruck. In minutes, it was over. The remaining Grax retreated to their dropship, leaving smoke and silence behind. Alex stood in the ruins, panting, his armor scorched and shoulder bleeding. "You all right?" he asked, turning towards Zenari. The matron blinked. No Terran had ever saved her. No Terran was supposed to. "You're a ... human." Alex nodded, tossing aside his cracked helmet. "Sergeant Mason, Earth 31st Terran Division." The injured daughters gathered around their mother. The youngest, Vezra, glared with narrowed red eyes. "Why help us, Death Wielder?" "You owe the Zalthera nothing." Alex raised an eyebrow. "Didn't do it for favors. Did it 'cause it was the right thing." Zenari struggled to rise, but her daughters helped her. Her breathing was labored, but her eyes never left the human. "You risked your life for strangers. I'm human," he said simply. "That's what we do." By nightfall, the group had made shelter inside the wreckage. Zenari's wounds were stabilized, and her daughters sat in silent reverence. They had heard tales of humanity, savage, unpredictable, dangerous, but none had told of their honor. Later, by the fire, Zenari sat across from Alex. The flames reflected off her silvered skin, and despite her injuries, she held the poise of a queen. "You saved my life," she said. "In Zalthera law, that demands repayment." Alex shook his head. "No repayment needed." But Zenari's expression was firm. "You misunderstand. It is not optional." He blinked. She gestured to her daughter's 3 powerful, beautiful alien warriors, each unique in color, strength, and bearing. "You have saved the bloodline of the House of Savari. I offer you their hand in union. Choose one, or all." Alex nearly choked on his rations. "Wait, what?" Vezra, the youngest, scowled. "This is a joke." "He is unrefined, brutish." The middle daughter, Tyron, who had fallen to her ribs crack, leaned in. "He saved you, saved us. That matters." The eldest, Siraka, with one arm bandaged and face still stained with ash, stood silently. Then she bowed to Alex. "I will be honored." Alex stared at them, caught between confusion and disbelief. "Listen, I wasn't trying to impress anyone. I just didn't want to watch people die." Zenari chuckled softly. "Then that is exactly why you are worthy." Days passed. The distress beacon reached a passing galactic patrol ship. The matron and her daughters were evacuated, and Alex was offered a return to Earth or something. More, Zenari met him before departure. "You may walk away, Terran, but know this. You have altered the course of Zaltheran history." "How so?" "You showed us that Death Worlders are not just destruction, but protection. Not just fury, but sacrifice." She leaned in, regal and solemn. "And you have 3 daughters of war who now dream of peace. With you, Alex looked up at the starlit sky. He had no family, no orders. Earth was a long way from needing him. But here, he had. Saved an empire's future. And maybe built a new life of his own.